Hello and welcome to this Warno 1v1 game played on Stoneware Duel between myself, a disgusting MikhailFilitov EU, playing as 6Y, and I'm going up against MikhailFilitov playing as 1Y Soviet. So let's see the deck. Right, so this is my deck for 6Y, absolutely broken-ass division. Really broken division, just has best everything. Really nice Logitab with the cheap CVs and the nice trucks. Really nice infantry tab with the Lustumjäger and the BMP 1PGs and the Saperi RPO and the Marschützen. No grenade launcher infantry, but you get the BMP 1PG. Really nice artillery with the Jiatsins. She can bring up one vet. Really nice tank tab with T55As for the early game, T64Bs for the mid game, and a couple T80BVs for the slightly later game. And these come at 3 per card, so you get 8 tanks in 3 cards, whereas most, NATO divs would be 8 tanks in 4 cards, heavy tanks, at 1 vet. Really nice recon tab with the Spetsgruppe at A, the Adder, which does more damage than an autocannon, despite being 4 PKT strapped together, which is completely nonsensical. BRM1K is incredible, I appreciate loads of divs get it. Not clear, it's nothing to write home about. Really nice AA, best in the world AA. The book M1 is the best AA in the game, 6,000 meters range. Toad AA guns, really nice, and the Igla. The urns are now 4 at 2 vet instead of 6 at 2 vet, so that's something at least. You also get Escortini if you want to bring them. I don't think you need them. They are funny to use, the Escortini, and it's a 1-point slot, so you could down vet this to get 2 Escortini. I'd rather have these. And then, yeah, the best fighter in the game, the Fire and Forget MiG-31B, these, which are really good against helicopters. This, one of the best bombers in the game. It had the bombs go to 1 rack of 4 instead of 2 racks of 2. So it reloads in 2 minutes now instead of 1, so that is a nice nerf. And then the rocket plane, which you send in front of this, and the fighter, which you send in front of this. These always get through if you have a brain. So yeah, let's cast the game. Right, so I was asked by a Tier 4 channel member to play this game, and here we are. I'm playing 6Y. I wouldn't usually be caught dead playing this disgusting meta filth. Everybody who plays it is a bad person and should feel bad. It's just a completely broken div. So my opener is the standard 6Y opener, so it's 2 of these adders, which have more damage output than an autocannon, despite being 4 PKTs strapped to the side of a helicopter. That's how that works. And behind that I've got, 2 urns each, so 4 urns, 1 for each zone. 2 cheap CV. It's a very symmetrical deployment, right? 2 cheap CVs, 1 for each side, 1 Spetsgruppe per each side, 1 Lustumjäger Metz each side. On this side I brought a supply and a T55A, and on this side I brought 2 BMP 1PGs, the T55A. My opponent's deployment is largely irrelevant because I'm playing 6Y and it's a broken div. He's got 2 recon helos as well. BRDM2s going around the sides. The card is very strong. On tank divs I still don't bring it, even though I think these are broken. It's just you need the BRM1K for your tanks, and you get the Resvedka BTR60PB, so it's like an opportunity cost thing, even though these are just retarded. They're really silly for what they are. Like 35 points for 6 of those. It's got very good optics and good stealth, and it goes at 85 kilometers an hour. Let's buff it. Anyway, so yeah, some BRDM2s, and then a big tank block, some infantry. So he clearly wants to take Boris and then push Elena. It's a very common strategy on this map. So, let's cast the game. Right, so it's time for me to thank the generous channel joiners, generously joining the channel. They get their names on the screen, they get the videos early, they get members exclusive videos. I also have 2 MiG-21 BIS AA. 1 join at the lowest levels worth 2,000 views. And at the highest tier, you get your games cast at a rate of 1 a month, but some people have taken out the highest tier and they said, well, instead of you casting my game, I'd like you to play a specific div or play a specific deck. And yeah, I'm happy to do that. So, this one he's trying to land, but it's on the water. And so we get the other one. These are 50 points, and you get 3 of them. They're exceptional optics, so they're nice. This is on the... I couldn't tell if it was on the water or not. So he did actually land that. So this is kind of risky, because you would expect him to have some OSAs in there. 3 Briusas is not a good idea. You want at least one of those to be an OSA. Like one Osa, one Briusa can work. Do I even bring the Briusa? I don't think I even bring it. I just bring the Osa and the Igla and the Toad egg. I am working on a guide for 1Y. I've played all the games. I played 32 games of 1Y. That was fun. But yeah, I saw this go over here somewhere because I could see it with the urns, or the adder before it died. So I do send this over to sort that out. Yeah. It's a lot of Briuses there. I thought it was 2, I didn't realise it was 3. But yeah, they've not got the range against the planes. Admittedly, if I fly right over it, I'm going to die, right? So that was a mistake. That should have just been sent back. I know they're there. They killed the last one. So Reservisti are trapped in the open. And, yeah, we're shooting at him. Admittedly, you know, the BTR's slowly killing my Lufsturmjäger. He's just kept out of the range there. So I just fall back a building so that this doesn't shoot me, because I don't want to lose these. Admittedly, I guess I was inflicting damage on the enemy, but if they come in close, I do more damage because I get the satchels, so quite happy for them to come over here. So we're setting up on this side because I know what he's trying to do. I've played games where people have done this to me, so quite adept at trying to react to this. Basically, you just put... You need to hold this. If they're pushing you this way, you need to hold this. So I send out the... I've got the cluster bomber, right? On the triple Briusa. I only get 1, sadly, so that's sad. And I lose a MiG-21 BIS AA for that. So that's the idea behind this cluster thing, is that you send the fighter out in front, or the rocket plane, which, as you know from the deck review, which you definitely didn't skip. It's not like I have channel analytics pointing out how many people skip the deck review. That'd be a good video idea. So much to do. Anyway, the idea is the MiG-21s all go at the same speed. So you send the fighter out first with the bomber behind it, they shoot the fighter, the bomber kills the AA, which that was the plan. I could have got a triple kill, but I couldn't actually see them. They'd all just vanished, so my bad. Anyway, back to our original point, if he wants to take this, he needs to take this. And if I want to stop him, I need to take... Because he can't get in from this side if I own this, right? So I am trying to move up here, but at the very least I can shoot them in the back and so on. So it's not ideal for my opponent, and he gets rear shot there. Might have been a side shot, it would still one-shot him. So yeah, you can't do this without smoke. You cannot do this without smoke, because I'm just going to be sat here with all my ATGM shooting you. And these tanks don't have the range. Honestly, I think it was a mistake for him to push this way. I don't think that was a good idea. He should have pushed this, because the T-72s are really good in the town. They're not great in the open, they're terrible in the open. So it doesn't make sense for him to attack this way. Maybe he's just used to it working, because, you know, this is an uncommon strat. But I've played tournament games. I played against a guy called Griffin, and I played against him twice on Stoneware, and he did this to me both times. So, one of them was a draw, one I won. But yeah, I'm used to this now. So these outrange the tanks, right? They don't have smoke, but neither does his tank. So admittedly, I should have reversed there, and I'm trying to hide behind these buildings, but he's shooting me through the gap. He's threading the needle, as it were. And yeah, so the T-72s are good at close range, so really he should be fighting here. With all the Reservisti and stuff, he can make a good play of it. Now, admittedly, like, my div is just way better than his. It's just better. Everything is better, right? So I'm better than him here, because I can just buy a T-80. And I'm better than him here, because I get the Lufsturmjäger and the Spetsgrupper, and he doesn't get any of that. My div is just broken. The way I would fix it, if I was put in charge, right, is that 6Y and Berlin Gropers, most of you will already know this, used to be one division called Untermenschenzentrum. And the way we could fix it, and you may have noticed that one of them's one of the best divisions in the game, and one of them's one of the worst. So the way you can fix it is just by moving some of the tools from 6Y to Berlin Gropers, because they're in the same place, and when it was decided it was arbitrary anyway. So that's how you could do it. So move, for example, if it was up to me, I would move either the Book or the MiG-31 over to Berlin Gropers, because the fact that I get the best AA in the game and the best ASF in the game is completely nonsensical. Yeah, it is what it is. So he's got many Reservisti here. may have noticed he has a lot of reservisti. We have a damage per second problem where we just can't shoot fast enough. We're making a good... We're doing a lot of damage, but there's a lot of guys. But you see, I can shoot them from... I didn't realise there was somebody in here. That explains how he could see this. I was like, how does he see that? It's got good stealth. He must have something back here, but I know he doesn't get ground surveillance radar. That's how he can see it, so it's fair enough, really. You see, I've got the earn picket line. Admittedly, you know, I should have... Oh yeah, I bought something for this, because he could have snuck something round here. Like this, for example. And then he got an engine destroyed on his T-72. I mean, that's... They removed bailed out, so now we complain about engine destroyed instead, and so on until every crit is removed from the game. Then he gets an engine incendiary, so what can I say? I just, you know, I did my praying, and now I'm getting all the crits. Remember to pray. Yeah. So obviously I beat him in the open a lot. A lot. He can't smoke either, right? So... And I'm going to shoot again before it... Oh, okay, I missed. Huh. Well, I was taking 3 damage per... I could have stuck it out. Well, whatever. Better to not be dead. Time is on my side. So, yeah, there's a lot of reservisti here. You see the T-55 is shooting, the Spetsgruppe are doing their best, but there's a lot of reservisti. You see he's mixed in a military police as well. I wouldn't bother. Honestly, I don't even bring the reservisti. I bring the reservisti SVD. And you see we're trying to get side shots and we're shooting at him from multiple angles here. That T-55 was max vet, but it was like no cohesion, so that's why it missed. He gets the attacker missile, which is very good. So that is a bit of an issue. But I get Iglas, right? Get Tunguskas if I want him. I don't even want him. So yeah, he sort of push it. But imagine if he'd just done this exact same thing here. Right? Admittedly, a lot of the things... It wouldn't be this empty. A lot of the things that are here would be over there on my side. But the reservisti, obviously, would be way more useful in this part of the map. So, I don't understand why he did this. Admittedly, like, he's got the router, which can shoot really far, and the attacker, which can shoot really far. And these have, like, mega pen on the gun now. That is just absurd. So it went past that building, past this corner, the smoke was just about to land. It's curving the bullet. Curving the bullet. So I hit him with the best RT in the game. Well, okay, the 203s are the best RT in the game. This is the best non-203 RT. Well, the ALP one on France is better because it's 155 instead of 152. It's a very, very, very good artillery piece. The issue is that it's got a 6 salvo length, which means you drain a lot of your own supply. So trying to get out, I'm smoking this to try and get my Lustrum Jaeger out. Admittedly, I probably should have picked him up with this, but I know there's a Conkers here because it shot my supply truck. Anyway, so the urns, incredibly useful. They're like Gazelle cannon, Gazelle rockets, but good. And like Gazelle cannons, I suppose. They are not OSA-proof. But yeah, the attrition he's taking is big. Like, I am losing units here, but most of them aren't dying, so... See, I don't recommend these. I just bring Reservisti SVD. I've played the games. I'll make the guide for you. Because you don't actually need that many reservists. You just need like 1 or 2 cards. I just bring 1. Because his deck gets BMP2s. We haven't seen any BMP2s. They'd be quite useful in this situation. Or even BMP1s. So, trying to get in here. You'll notice I'm keeping my transports around just because... in case I need it for something. So I saw him starting to smoke here, and I figured, okay, he's probably going to... Now he's taken this, he's probably going to come over here. So I buy 2 T-55s, and just send him to hide in this forest, because if he gets close enough, they'll just come out and shoot him. So I moved up here. Now I find out what happened to my guy. He got killed by a ZU. Okay, fair enough. And you see he's hiding behind all the buildings. Now I could actually see a lot of these because of the helicopters. And this guy, I think, and this guy. This guy's probably the one that's actually spotting them all. So, okay, he's moving it manually. Do we get it? He fired from next to his T-72, which is... So now that the shots are going to land on the T-72. But yeah, that's interesting. So I'm damaging a T-72, but no, he'd moved far enough away for me to not hit him with the Jiatsin. So he's trying to kill my TH-64 with one Akatsiya. That's probably not going to work. So I drive some more guys into it, because I'm an idiot. And then I realise my mistake, and I'm like, oh crap. Why take damage for free when you can not do that? You see, the BRDM2s are very, very useful. It's just, so on 4th Motschutz, I bring this one, because it's not a tank div. On Corpus, I bring this one, right? But when you're playing a tank div, you do need the BRM1K with your tanks. Admittedly, he's just brought both, right? Because he had a BRM1. Oh no, I think he's just using these. Because the BRM1K's got more armor, it's got smoke. So especially given that the T-72s don't have smoke, I feel like you need the BRM1K because it gives you exceptional optics. It can survive a hit, and it's got smoke, so in a pinch you could use it to smoke and then, you know, reverse behind that and get out that way. Admittedly, that's pretty high level. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a ridiculous division, really. It's just so stupidly broken. There's at least 2 people on the ladder who just play it. Well, that's not true. I mean, they do play other stuff. But, yeah, whenever I see, like, you know, Skate 2000 games 3rd Armoured, I'm like, thank God he doesn't have 2000 games in 6Y. What a stupid division. At least 3rd Armoured has some weaknesses. This div has 0 weaknesses. What's the weakness? Oh, you don't get forward deployment. No, you just get the Spec Scrupper, who have satchels and AT and Special Forces, right? The SMG and the 10 men. And they just get there slightly slower. Oh, the horror. No, you just have a bunch of Urns and Adders and MiG-21 Bisses so that you can just negate any enemy forward deployment. Unless it's got forward deployed AA towed guns. And there is a game on the channel like that, where there's a guy playing first Lufty Landy versus 6Y, and the 6Y player, you'll have to scroll through the channel, I can't be bothered linking it. I know I'll forget. Anyway, he's bought some more Reservisti. So yeah, there's more Reservisti. It's interesting. So he's counter-smoking me here to stop my tanks from shooting his Reservisti. Admittedly, I could be microing a lot better here. Right, this could have been moved up to here, you know, see what's in here. Oh, it's one thing. Get the T-55s up and kill it. Right, get into this side, move up to here. It's just, I was so flabbergasted by how much better my division was that. So, yeah, he's kind of kettled in this part of the zone, so I'm just hitting it. I just buy some more arty, because it's like, well, I know he's in here, and it's all infantry, and they're all in the same building, so... Admittedly, this should be in that house instead of in the open getting shot. Yeah. Like, where's my CV? It's right here, and I'm just not sending it in because I'm stupid. Could just send that in. Admittedly, I was a bit worried about something over here shooting me. So I need a smoke mortar, which I've got. So, you know, I'm just terrible. But you don't have to try when you play this div. As long as you spend your points, you're probably going to win. It's a really, really dumb div. Not as strong as second Panzergren, but only slightly worse. So, yeah, the Conquerors slowly die into whatever, like, because obviously I can one-shot him, he can't one-shot me, so I was quite happy to take that fight. I do try and arty this roofer at some point. Oh, yeah, I could see this because of the Spec Scrupper. So, I put them both on return fire, so they both shoot at once. Because when you unleash return fire, they both fire at exactly the same time, so... like, frame perfect. And, yeah, I guess we were just a little bit too far away. Like, if this had been close, if these two had been next to each other, then both rounds would come in simultaneously, as opposed to them firing at the same time, and obviously the distance between them is the distance between the rounds. Anyway, now he's trying to attack here, which was a much better idea to begin with, because the close-range T-72s benefit from this kind of environment. They do not benefit from this kind of environment. And yeah, this router's giving me some problems, so now I shoot the router. So trying to move up to here, because yeah, I figured if I could take this, then obviously you can't reinforce down this road. We've already got, you know, ways of stopping him from getting in this way. This ATGM is good. The main thing is it's got the T80BV gun on it, which I suppose is the same as the T64B, because they just made all the tanks the same, because Pact wasn't boring enough already. So he buys a bomber. He should have the rocket plane. The rocket plane's much better. And I think I survived this. Yeah. And then there's my book and my MiG-31, and you're dead, because my div is broken. And not only do I get the best AA in the game, I get the best ASF in the game, and some of the best tanks in the game, and some of the best infantry in the game, and some of the best artillery in the game, and some of the best recon in the game. So, yeah, the urn does not make it. They only got 4 HP, so against Spag, you don't really have a chance unless you land before it shoots. So, yeah, we're continuing to hammer this. Is that me or smoking back there? It might be, so that the thing doesn't hit me. Now, I hit this and it didn't die. Okay. Yeah, so these used to be like 500 kilo bombs. They got nerfed to 250. But the same plane in Soviet service and Czech service still has the old loadout, which is pretty funny. And now the loadout's changed twice and it still has the original one. So like 2Y still gets the broken loadout. Pretty silly, but there it is. So yeah, the T-55s at close range are really good. So T-72s are better at close range, but they cost more. Right. So yeah, that's amphibious. Now you know. And yeah, I just could see 3 Briusas around, sat in a circle, so I hit them. And yeah, I wasn't really spending my points at this point. At one point I had 1,000 points saved up, because I was like, this is just so dumb. There's literally nothing he can do, this div is so broken. So I end up buying like 9 planes at once, like I had a full air tab. Which you'll see in a couple of minutes, I suppose. So yeah, he's trying to push me here, but you need smoke, really, to close the distance, or, you know, a couple more T-72s, right? Bit of recon wouldn't go amiss, right? BRM-1K or a BRDM-2. I suppose this was the recon, but it got shot by the ZU, so it had to land. But you can't really see me, so... yeah. In the meantime, you know, we're trying to make it work over here. I'm on a +1, so I'm not really in a hurry. So I really want to kill that ZU, apparently. Need some supply up for this. I was very sloppy in my micro. I don't play this div. I mean, I play every div, but I haven't played it in a very long time, because it's been strong for a very long time, so... There's 57 divs, bro. Can't play them all the time. So, yeah. Packed tanks, very good against infantry because of the high caliber, and the HE is linked to the caliber, as is the suppression. And the NSVT, which is a 50 cal, right? Compare it to like the Brit tanks, which admittedly I do think have the 120mm gun. So it's only slightly less HE, 0.05. But they don't have any HMGs, which is very sad. Not sure what's going on there. Oh yeah, I remember I try and satchel this guy, and it quite happily tells me I'm not in range, and I'm right next to him, so... So I end up jumping out of the building so that I can drop the satchel on him. It might be later. Because yeah, look, it's not firing the satchel, eh? I suppose I am out of range. Oh, fair enough. So yeah, I get towed AA guns as well, because my div's not broken enough already. The Spetsgrupper do get taken out. So I'm struggling to kill all these Reservisti. It's a lot of Reservisti. This is probably the one from before. It's probably been 3 minutes. Time flies when you're playing meta sweat divs. Oh, what do you know, my one book covers the entire playable area of the map, and my MiG-31 has 12 kilometers range. So whenever he uses a plane, it dies. So it wasn't the one from before, because I believe I killed that with the book. Really, really stupid div. So broken. It's just unreal. It's very sad. It's very sad. I need to educate the masses. So yeah, I could see some of these guys. So we get a double kill there. I'm not sure how I could see them. But I definitely could. I remember seeing them. Maybe they disappeared at that point, but I just kept the shots going. So, yeah, I have got in here now. I did try sending the... Oh, that's not happened yet. My bad. So, yeah, my Lufstrumjäger's not doing so great. He's moving the infantry up. But I've got some more, don't worry. If you push me anywhere, I can send the urns. And if the urns don't work, I can send the cluster plane. And if the cluster plane doesn't work, I can just airdrop Special Forces infantry to that location. So you can never surprise a 6Y player. You can never outmaneuver a 6Y player. And he beats you in a straight-up fight as well, because he gets heavy tanks. And he's strong in the early game because of the T-55s and the BMP-1PGs and the funny meme opener. And you can't use your planes. Oh, what can I say? Stupid div. So yeah, I knew this guy was in this one. I could like see him moving around. Oh, it's probably this. This is probably how I could see the two that were stood there. And it's probably how I saw him move from this building into this building. The thing is that, you know, I should have waited for my supply, really, but, you know, shoot again in a few minutes. And yeah, I could have got some more infantry in here. I could have definitely played a lot better. I just wasn't, as you've noticed, probably noticed, there's not really too many reinforcements coming, and that's because I was like, well, what is he supposed to do about this? I don't know. I just kind of mentally checked out. So yeah, that routed and right into the path of the gun. And yeah, this ZPU's just stopping all the infantry. Admittedly, you know, I should have landed that a bit faster. Bad player. Trying to get these routers with the Jiatsins, which are at 2 vet now because of the BMP1, and I'll bring them up vetted at 1 vet. 2 CVs in here because I'm dumb. No other explanation. And yeah, every time he comes up here, I just shoot him. So I want a +2 now. I did send these forwards to try and take this, but yeah, that missile goes very fast, so that does happen a lot. And yeah, like this could have been healed, this could have been healed. These I just end up leaving there for ages. I could have sent them in. What can I say? I'm bad. I'm bad. So I brought some Iglas up in case he sends a helo. It's because, like, so I saw this one come over before, and it went back, so I was like, oh, well, I don't actually have any AA here, so need some AA. So we finally find this guy. But yeah, the router has a T-80BV gun on it. It's new in the last patch, so I believe it just slowly kills all this. Over here, nothing's... I mean, he keeps attacking, but he would need basically to smoke off a bunch of it and then run sappers in, but I've got my own sappers, and I get the Spetsgrupper, which are, you know, great in close range, and the Lufstrumjäger, which are great in close range, so you would have to smoke like here and then send the T-72s up and, I don't know, 2v1 this maybe, but he just doesn't have enough stuff. He's just lost two. Oh yeah, this is where I buy all the planes, right? This goes absolutely terribly. This is really did not go well. So I don't play this div, so I send the rocket planes out first, but the cluster planes weren't close enough behind, so he ends up reloading in time, and he's moving them all, right? So all the positions I just marked with my rocket planes don't work anymore. So they all miss, and then they all die. So it was obviously really dumb, but I was just like, well, I'm bored out of my mind here. This div is so fucking easy. It's just stupid. So I want to do something funny. And it didn't work, so there you go. You know, throwing makes you throw. Who knew? So at this point, I'm just going to speed it up because there's only a couple of minutes left, and it's pretty obvious what's happening here. So yeah, he does send some helos forwards, and we kill them. We've got through here. I was like, oh yeah, I got these Markschutzen. So we kill that with the T-80BV, and then he surrenders eventually. So, oh yeah, I remember this. So I'm trying to escape the T-72, right? And don't quite kill him there, but yeah, what a dumb div. So obviously my KD could have been a lot better if I didn't just buy a bunch of planes and chuck them into the. I literally just lost all those cluster planes at once, so and they didn't kill anything. And yeah, my opponent ranked 60. Very good player. Very good player. It's just this div. It's just so stupid. Such a stupid div. Anyway, I'm gonna go, wash my eyes out with bleach or something after witnessing that. And I hope you have a lovely day.